So, Street Fighter 6. I made a video about 9 months ago back when the Season 2 DLC characters were announced, and I thought the characters added would be honestly a waste. I am here to admit that I was wrong, and Capcom has done a good job designing new characters as well as redesigning existing ones. Cue the intro.
And I don't know how fake feel, nigga. Cause all my life I've been a real nigga. Say all my life I've been a real nigga. Yeah, all my life.
Bison. Terry. Mai. Oh my god, Mai. I am a believer. I am a believer that Elena will be amazing. I am actually looking forward to her redesign, and I found her annoying as hell. All hell to fight in Ultra Street Fighter 4, and I really did not care for it all in Street Fighter 3. In fact, for some reason I didn't even know she was in that game, but that's besides the point. I'm getting distracted. If y'all want to know my initial thoughts, I will link the original video of my Season 2 rant. But honestly, that was a reactionary rant. I saw the announcement and made the video based off my initial thoughts, which was disappointment since none of the characters I wanted were even announced. And Capcom decided to give us only 4 characters a year because of World Tour, which, if we're being honest, I personally feel takes away from the game. I'm biased since it never interested me, I admit that. I will hold that. I have always liked Bison. My favorite version of him was Street Fighter Alpha 3, the boss version. However, my bro would tell you I was really annoying with him in Street Fighter 4. Didn't care for him in Street Fighter 5. But somehow got the platinum with him on a board Friday night on a fresh account. Anyway, when I saw him coming back, I was like, why? He died in Street Fighter 5. And I know that game stories aren't in order from the time that they were released in the chronological timeline in the series. However, a quick Google search tells me that Street Fighter 6 comes after Street Fighter 5 lore-wise. So we all assume Bison was dead, only for him to come back right away in Street Fighter 6. I know. It's Bison. He has infinite bodies and his soul is immortal or whatever. But just him coming back for a force, since, as I said in Street Fighter 5, he died. And the death was very dramatic. However, when I played Bison, he was fun. Broken, but fun. I got the Diamond 2 with him very quickly. I think in like a matter of, 2 or 3 days. And I started somewhere in Platinum. I really dig his fast walk speed and how they changed him to a hybrid character. His design itself was cool and grew on me even more, so Capcom knocked it out of the park. And then Terry was released. I seen his gameplay trailer and thought his moveset looked cool, but I was still a little skeptical. Another blind guy in Street Fighter? What is this, a 90s boy band? Okay, bad joke. But that was my initial impression since I didn't play SNK like that at all. I had SNK vs Capcom 2 on GameCube back in the day, but to be honest, outside of a couple crossover games like Marvel Super Heroes vs Street Fighter and Marvel vs Capcom 1 and 2, I just never really cared for them like that. But he's fun to play, so I was wrong about him being a wasted slot. I can't remember the rank I got with him, but it was somewhere in Platinum. I played him for about a week and dropped him. His moveset is fun, super flashy, and he has so much charisma that it is hard to dislike the guy. Terry for president, for real. And look at that jacket, the jacket fire, I don't care. And now with the release of Mai, we are going 3 for 4 out here, ladies and gents. I really dig her design, her moveset, and just the overall vibe of the character itself. I will admit that I do not plan on maining any of these characters, but they will definitely be characters I raise to at least Diamond 5 down the line. I don't want to make a character master yet, since I want Vega to be the first character I rank up to master. Everybody else will stop at Diamond 5 until that day comes. But yeah, now I'm looking forward to Elena, and even though I cannot wait to get my hands on her, I still wish she was one of the characters I wanted to be included. I still really hope Vega makes it in. I don't really care as much about other characters making it in if he does, but he definitely needs to make it in, if only off the strength of his playstyle. There aren't any characters in the game that plays like him or even close to it, and I feel personally insulted that he was not included in the base roster. Capcom was wrong for that. That's one of the reasons why I didn't care for Street Fighter 3 like that. Then we need a traditional boxer. Of course, I love Balrog, but Dudley is cool too. Just someone that is throwing hands and doesn't have fireball traps like Ed or whatever that fool be doing. I also think we need a regular Rekka character. I know, we have Jamie, but he is a complex Rekka character. I said regular one. I either want Fei Long or Yang to fill that gap, but I'm leaning more towards Yang than Fei. Fei is cool too, though, so please don't come for me. Yang was just my original Street Fighter 3 main back when I even played the game. He was like the only character I played, him and Ken. I also think we need a mix-up grappler like Laura, Alex, or Abel. Laura was my main in Street Fighter 5, and I feel that her mix-up grapple style would be a welcome addition. Plus, more women in this game is a good thing, and I'm not arguing with you people about that, for real. Abel is great too, and I think a redesign, could make him a great candidate for Street Fighter 6. He was kind of a boring character narratively, but his gameplay was really unique at the time. Alex is similar to both of them, but to be honest, I never was a fan. I overlooked him in Street Fighter 3 despite him being the main character in that time period. And I didn't like how slow and weak he felt for the entirety of Street Fighter 5 until like the last year when they buffed him to upper mid tier from laughably free tier. For real, whenever I saw Alex from like season 1 through season 4 and my opponent was playing him, I was just like, man, let me set the controller down, I already won. For real, that nigga was ass. We also need a great reactionary zoner. Guile is good, but he has to charge for his anti-airs or be spaced properly with his normals. Sagat wouldn't really have this issue, and I feel due to him having fast, high, and low tiger shots as well as different speeds he can throw them out, he would be a menace since you wouldn't jump at him due to his motion tiger uppercut. We need Sagat, the king of Muay Thai. I also think we need a character that is all about frame traps and mix-ups or knockdown. That character could easily be a Buki or even C Viper with some tweaks. In the game, these characters played in or were most popular. They were all about frame traps or some kind of mix-up on your wake up. I feel they would be the perfect characters to fill that void. But yeah, I'm rambling and getting a bit sidetracked. I still wish Capcom would focus more on their legacy characters since they have shown consistently that their redesigns are very good. I just cannot wait to see some of my favorite characters in Street Fighter 6 as redesigns. Hopefully, Season 3 through Season 5 will be mainly legacy characters since I feel we have enough new and guest characters as it is. So now it is time to add the fan favorites. My 2 cents. What do you all think of Season 2 for Street Fighter 6? Did you think it was going to be a letdown like me before you saw what Terry and Mai brought to the table? Did you buy the Season Pass? Because I did, and I'm just keeping it real with you all. Despite me saying what I said in my first video, for real. Who do you want added into Street Fighter 6 in the future DLC? Has your main already been added? If so, who is it? If not, who is your main? And do you want them to come back, or are you cool with whoever you're playing now? As usual, I am curious to read what everybody has to say about this season's DLC, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Share your complete thoughts down below because I try to read them all, but admittedly, I miss some because nobody's perfect. But yeah, that's about all I have to say today. Much love, everyone. Face signing out.